Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Victoria and welcome to Pembroke Beauty. So today we are doing a St. Patrick's Day inspired makeup look and I'm so excited. I used a palette that I used only once before in like 2 videos ago. So if you haven't watched that one, you should watch that one. But yeah, so that's what we're going to do today, and we're going to make this look. So if you want to see how to get this cute St. Patrick's Day inspired green makeup look, then just keep watching. I have my helper again today. So I obviously just did my face makeup, and I used a green highlight because it's St. Patrick's Day. So I'm going to stick to my word and use the palette that I told you in my video 2 videos ago that I would use for St. Patrick's Day. So this is the 35C Morphe Everyday Chic palette, and it has some beautiful greens that I have not touched yet. Please ignore the tail that's flopping around behind me. And so yeah, so these are the greens that they have. So I don't know if you guys can really see like how green they are, but we got some greens here. Like this whole section right here is all greens. So I think I'm gonna mess around with that and get a cute St. Patrick's Day green look today. So yeah, what do you think about that? What do you think about that? So let us begin. Okay. So I think I want to start with a crease shade. So I'm going to go in with this bigger, fluffier brush from Alamar Cosmetics. Then I'm going to go into this shade. Oh, I just dug my fingernail into that. So I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is kind of like a green toned tan. Kind of a weird colored shade, but I think it'll go good with the green in the crease. And I'm just going to kind of fluff that around in my crease and use that as a nice little transition shade. It has some warmth to it, but it's like a yellowy warmth, which is good for greens. Greens! I'm hoping I don't get fallout because I did my whole face makeup, so we'll see. Fingers crossed. So now I want to go in with a slightly smaller brush. And I'm going to go in with this emerald green shade. It's a matte. And this is on a Luxie 121 brush. And this is really, really pretty. I'm concerned that I'm going to have fallout, but it's super pigmented. So I'm just going to tap that off and hope for the best. Okay. Okay, so far so good. It's kind of like a mix of a hunter and an emerald. It is pretty good pigment. I'm thinking of doing a smoky eye today because these are pretty dark green shades. So I think that'll be probably the best way to handle this. And so far, this is going on pretty good. It's looking much more like not colored in like on camera. But in person, you can tell it's green. But it is pretty dark green. I think that's cool. Pretty. Pretty blown out. Okay, I think I want to go in now with that brush, the first brush we had. I'm actually going to go into this shade right here, which is kind of like an army green. It's got much more warmth to it than the emerald that we just used. And I'm going to tap that off really good and then try and use that to like diffuse the edges of this. This is a matte shade as well. You guys know I like a good vibrant green look, and I'm a little sad that these aren't a little bit more vibrant. I mean, that's just like the tone that they are. They're meant to be more earthy and like deeper. So I'm not like, they're not bad shades. It's just not as vibrant green as I normally go for St. Patrick's Day, but it's okay. We can switch it up every so often. If you have not watched, I should honestly make like a green makeup look playlist because I have so many green makeup looks. It's kind of crazy at this point how much green makeup I do on this channel. But I love a green makeup look. Okay, so now I want to go in with this shade right here, which is a shimmer emerald green shade. And I'm just going to place this kind of all over the lid. This one right here, I hope you guys can see the shimmer in that. It's actually really pretty, but it definitely has like a black base to it, so it's going to be dark. And I'm going to place this all over the lid. Oh, that's really pretty though. I hope you guys are seeing how like duochromy that is. Because it has like a green, almost brown, or kind of warm toned undertone as the duochrome, and it's really pretty. And I'm just filling in the whole lid with that shade, going all the way up into the crease, and then we'll use more matte shades to blend it out if we need to, but I think that's super pretty. Yeah, this is a really like kind of simple St. Patrick's Day look, but it's dramatic, and I kind of feel like if you're gonna do something like St. Patty's Day night, or like over the weekend at night, this is a good shade. And this is a good look if you are somebody who's like kind of scared of wearing green. It doesn't scream green at you. It just screams kind of like smoky eye as opposed to green, which is also more user-friendly if you ask me. I think most people would feel more comfortable wearing a deeper smoky eye than wearing a bright green eye look. I personally would go either way, but I think a lot of people don't necessarily feel that way. Oh, how pretty! Okay, I do have a little bit of fallout, so I'm just going to take a little bit of face powder. So now I want to take that brush that we used, the emerald, the matte emerald, and I'm just dipping back into that shade and using that a little bit on the edges of where we just placed that shimmer shade, and using that to kind of blend that in a little bit. It's not so bad because they're pretty similar in tone and color, so there's no like real harsh line, but just to ensure that there's no separation. We got a nice blend going. Then I'm going to go back in with the first brush, and I'm actually going to go into this light shade. I wiped this off, by the way. I'm going into this light shade and this, the first transition shade we used. I'm going to use those to kind of diffuse the edges even more right around the brow bone. This will help to like chill out anything that got a little bit unblended out here. Just using like light circular buffing motions. Wax on, wax off. As such. Oh, it's pretty! Okay, and then this shade is interesting because it pulls a little green to me, like if you ask me, this white shade. And I think I'm going to try and take that on the brush that we used for the green shimmer and place that right on the center of the lid and see how that looks. Actually, I lied. I want to take this e.l.f. brush into that little, in the light green shade, and start at the inner corner and kind of pull that through to the, yeah, see, it has a little bit of green shimmer in there. And it's kind of like gold. Oh, I like that a lot. It's super pretty. Okay, now I'm going to take it on this brush and pull it from the inner corner to like maybe the middle of the lid. This is kind of a crumbly shadow, I will say, but it's got a lot of like actual glitter particles in it, even though it's not a pressed glitter. So that's kind of why. It's much more glittery than shimmery, if that makes sense. Like metallic. It's not so metallic, it's more glitter. Alright, so I added so I am aware that this is discontinued, but like it was limited edition. But there are so many dupes for this, like from NYX and I'm sure from Colourpop again as well. And probably from Essence and a ton of other places. So I used this because I have it and I wanted to use it, but I understand that if you don't have it and you want to recreate this, look at one of those brands and I'm sure you can find something that is almost exactly. But what I did was added the Hocus Pocus cream gel liner from Colourpop in the shade Black Flame Candle. And it's this beautiful like green shimmer. It's super pretty. And I added that to my lower waterline and then I rimmed my lash line at the bottom a little bit with this. I didn't do like too much, but I added a little bit and it's really good like contrast. I guess it's not really a contrast, but it's like it goes well with the look. So I'm going to go in with this brush right here. This is also from Alamar. It's just like this little flat eye brush. I'm going to go into the Emerald Matte shade and I'm going to like kind of smudge this really close to my lower lash and that will probably bring this look to an end. You can see I'm literally just rimming my lower lash line as closely as possible and meeting it up with the cat eye shape we have going on the top. We're going dark! Okay, so I want to smudge that out a little bit, so I'm going to take this, this is a Luxie 111 brush. It's like this teeny tiny little flat brush, and I'm just going to gently smudge the edges of that out, just really lightly. That way it's a little bit more diffused. So I think with this, I'm going to be done with the eyes, which is pretty crazy. That was like a quick one. And I'm going to not wear lashes today. I'm not feeling it, to be super real with you. I'm going to layer my Covergirl Exhibitionist Uncensored Mascara and set my face with the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set, and I will be right back. So I actually just did 2 coats of the Covergirl Uncensored Mascara, and I think it looks really good. So yay. So the last thing I'm going to do is my lips, and then we're done, which I was not expecting this to be this short, but here we are. So I'm going to use the Lime Crime Bleached liquid lip. Velevtine, sorry. And yeah, I might add something on top. I think it's a little too light for me right now, especially with this color scheme going on here. Okay, I actually might add the Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip in 0.0, which is cool toned, but I think it'll be, when layered on this, it'll be like good. Maybe I'll add some gloss on top. I'm gonna go in with the So Juicy Plumping Lip Gloss in a roundabout. Alright guys, so this is a finished look. I decided to try something new with my hair. I don't know if I love it, but I think it's kind of cute and it's festive, right? That's what I thought. So yeah, that is the finished look. I hope you guys liked it. I think it's really pretty. It's kind of subtly green, but I like that. A good little smoky green moment. Just as like a to go full circle with this whole thing, I thought the palette performed super well. If you watch my last review of that palette, I said the same thing, and now that I'm using more potentially problematic shades, I can say that they worked very well again. I had no issues blending anything, or the pigmentation was good, the shimmers were nice, so I'm pretty pleased. I recommend that palette again to you. And yeah, so that is it. I'm gonna go, but I hope you guys have a wonderful St. Patrick's Day. Make good choices. Do not go breathe on anybody. Do not go out and be wild unless you're completely vaccinated and whatever. Like, just be smart. Go get drunk at your house if that's what you're gonna do, or make yourself some soda bread. I cannot tell you how much I love Irish soda bread with butter on it. Oh my god. There's something about it. Like, I never have it, but I can tell you now, when I have it, I want to eat like 300 loaves of it. I don't know what it is, but I freaking love that stuff. So go ahead out to wherever your grocery store is and get yourself some Irish soda bread and enjoy that. And yeah, so, okay. I guess I'll let you guys go. Follow me on Instagram and on TikTok if you don't already. I post a lot of stuff there. And subscribe if you haven't already, because I enjoyed hanging out with you and I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me. Maybe you can come back. I have an exciting video that I'm coming out with next week, another clothing haul. So if you're interested in clothing haul, definitely hit the little bell so you get notified every single time that I upload, and you guys can see that video. If you haven't, you should check out my Killstar haul that I just put up. It is so good. I hope you guys like that video too. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna go. But stay safe, make good choices, and I will see you guys in my next video.